Welcome to CP News for our afternoon broadcast. I'm Israel Barrientos, joined here by my co-host.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about how the world has changed in 5 years. We're going to talk about how the culture has changed, how the communication has changed, and everything surrounding it. Alright, from 5 years from now, gender equality has been more equal for both men and women. Now, women and men have the same job opportunities, and both men and women can stay at home no matter what gender they are, and they stay depending on how much they make. Now, speaking about the newspaper, we all remember those, didn't we? So the newspaper, we had to save the trees and the environment. So the people from the government had decided that the newspaper will only be handed electronically to save the trees. Now, speaking about the Uber app, that app that everyone uses, Uber has taken the world by storm. Small food places have been disappearing slowly because of the apps like Uber and Rappi that has been skyrocketing from these 5 years.
Now we take a special look in the aspect of culture by Richie. Right, thank you Richie for that in-depth look in culture. Now we switch to human rights. So in the past 5 years, we have been ending violence and discrimination for the LGBT community. They have been highlighted as a very cool group that have been identified more and more over the years. Gay marriage has also turned its ways, and we have now had a National Gay Rights Day. With more people identifying as gay, there is more choice. Also, the profiling getting worse due to the increased acts of terrorism and acts of violence. Also, in account for terrorist attacks, many people have been categorized and very illy portrayed by the characteristics of terrorists and by their violence traits. Thank you.
So now, Israel, let's talk about the interview you did about terrorism. Let's take a watch.
Okay, Richie, I'm here with Carlos and I'm gonna interview him. So, can you explain us why you're attacking at the world?
Alright, so we have seen an increase in the apparel industry with people having been crushed under various buildings, and we can see this as a human rights issue because the companies don't do anything about it. They've been very strict on what the policies are about that, and they have promised to change, but nothing has happened. We can see that the greenhouse gases have actually been taking effect, as many scientists have told us over the 5 years, but now we can say that they were right. Many hot places have been getting colder, and many cold places have been getting hotter. This is shown to be an effect of the violent natural disasters that have been going on. Now we take a special look at the climate.
This is going to be the hottest week in the last 5 years. Wow! It seems we should go to swim or we will be born at this amazing temperature.
Now, speaking about communication, during these past years, communication have expanded all around Mexico. First, we only had communications in important cities such as Guadalajara, Monterrey, and Mexico City. But now, communication has expanded to cities such as Querétaro, Chetumal, and Baja California. So now, Israel, let's talk about the interview you did about...
Thank you, Richie. Well, now I'm here with Mr. Jensen, and I'm gonna ask you something. How do you think that your business has improved with the new technology and all the devices that you have with communication?
Well, thank you, Mr. Abraham. Well, because of the technology nowadays, my job is easier. I can travel to places I could not travel before, and I could bring more money to my family because of the opportunities communication brings me nowadays. I can travel to places like Baja California when 5 years ago I had to go to big places like Mexico City. Our company is just getting bigger and stronger.
Thank you so much. I'm back to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now a quick word from our sponsors. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That has been our report about how the world has changed over these 5 years. Thank you for watching. My name is Ricardo Delan.
And Israel Barrientos. We'll see you next time on CP News. Está sabroso, güey. And we'd like to thank all our sponsors that have sponsored this video. And we'd like to just go over all the things that we went through in this news broadcast.
We went about communication from 5 years past from now. We went about the culture. What else?
Human rights.
It's important for you people to understand how changes have been evolving throughout the years.
Right.